I have been planning this video for a year. Plans have changed, okay? Originally, what I wanted to do was make JK, okay? I was gonna get a picture of JK, I was gonna make it black and white, and then I was gonna change the blacks and the grays and the whites to the shades of purple, and it was gonna be beautiful. And for some reason, I planned this for a year, and I was like, this is what I'm making, and I was super excited about it. I was like, oh, I have to, this is for my friend's birthday. I was like, oh, I have to wait until her birthday. Why? And not once did I think, or I did think, but I never did it, like actually put a photo into Stitch Fiddle to see, hey, is this going to work? Is this plausible? Is it an option? I did it last week, and I was like, no, it is not. The amount of shades that I would need would be like 5+ of purple, and like yarn doesn't really come in that many shades in the one type of yarn, one brand, one whatever. And then also the number of stitches I would need, like the thing would be crazy huge. And I really wanted to make a corner to corner blanket because I've made, I don't know why I keep making your blankets, but they're these like tapestry ones. They're always like single crochet. They're pretty like stiff. They're not like something you'd be like, ooh, blanket, cozy. So then I was like, I want to make a corner to corner one. So then my plan today going to Michael's was to get like a thinner yarn. I usually use weight 4. I was like, I'll at least get a weight 3 because I found some online and I was like, this is kind of the same color and it could work so that I could have enough locks in it that it would be a coherent. Oh, I'm making the butter album. I was like, butter album. It's the most simple, and plus that's the song that we heard, or not the album, the single cover. That's the song that we both heard. Like, she was already into BTS. I was like starting to watch the interviews and stuff. I was starting to learn like Korean, and I'm like, we're both watching Butter like not very long after it dropped. Like, we were pretty on top of it, probably because we were already watching BTS videos. This is us separately in our own abodes, and we're just like, oh my gosh, this is wow. Wow. It was the start of everything. So I think it's perfect. Plus it's one of the most simple like album single art. So bonus. So that's what I was gonna do. I had a yarn in mind. I was going into Michael's. I was gonna buy that yarn. And then I went, and Michael's is forever changing things. Or I just don't go that often. It's exhausting to go to Michael's. I'm like, ugh, dead. So much walking, so much, ugh. There's like a whole wall of the Bernat blanket yarn, which like, I'm not like super like, ooh, I love working with Bernat blanket yarn. Like, I just did a video, just finished this morning, of making a bajillion cats, mostly using Bernat blanket yarn. So like in my mind, I'm like, wow, look at all the stuffies I could make out of all this stuff. If only monies existed. But then I was like, oh my gosh, I could make a blanket out of the blanket yarn. That makes sense, right? But then like, there's not the right colors. So this is gold. Okay, it's golden butter. Stay gold. We're making multiple references here. I only bought 2 of these and 1 black, and then I have, which is I'm not even selling anymore, this whipped cream white. They only sell antique white and then like a white. So I'm lucky I have this because it's slightly less white than the antique white, and this needs to be like, it's supposed to be like yellow, like a very light yellow. So I have all these colors. I'm probably gonna need more than this for a blanket because it's gonna be at least 100 stitches because it's gonna be huge. And then you're like, how are you doing this with corner to corner? You wanted it to be small, you wanted weight 3 yarn. Well, I've changed my mind. I'm going back to single crochet. I'm dying. I'm actually gonna, okay, just hold on. I'm gonna start this. So I'm gonna count my chains here and then just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I lied. I'm actually making a gauge swatch first because I need to figure out which hook size I want to use. And I guessed 8 because for stuffies I use like 6.5 with this yarn. And then the recommendation is actually 10 millimeter. So I was like 8 should be good because I usually do it tighter whenever I'm doing tapestry because, you know, you don't want the colors to show through if you're carrying at all, which I don't think I will be carrying because I want this to be like perfection, but you know, just in case I get lazy. I did this. My swatch is 7 stitches just because we're keeping it on theme. Everything is going to be on theme, okay? Oh, I found the most beautiful lavender yarn while I was there. And Geraldine, my friend I'm making this blanket for, really loves like the beautiful purple colors, but oh, I could have made it a purple butter blanket. It's too late. And plus that was in the loops and threads yarn, the Chanel yarn that just like comes apart. Like, look at this. I've decided to never buy this, even though it's really hard because all of the colors, where is the end? All of the colors are so beautiful, but look at this. Okay, watch. Focus. so I can show the people. You can't even see me and you're still focusing on me. How are you doing that? How are you? Okay, whatever. You don't have to see it perfectly, but like, look, it just comes off. And then it's just like a fuzzy mess. And that doesn't just happen in the end. Like, it'll happen anywhere in the yarn. And okay, you're kind of proving me wrong here. But like, look, like it'll just like do that. And then it'll come off like as you're pulling. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. So that's why I went for this one, because technically I have the exact same color right there. I could have just used that and then had a bunch of extra yarn that I didn't need to buy, but I figured it was not worth the hassle. So this is my swatch. I think this looks pretty good. This is gonna be a proper blanket. She's gonna be able to use it as a blanket. It's so exciting. Again, this isn't the right color, but it's golden butter. It's like halfway between caramelizing the butter. Or is this what caramelized butter looks like? I don't know. Now I'm going to count my chains. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do it as detailed as it makes sense to have the amount of detail that made no sense. I just mean right here, this is at 100 stitches, but like if I feel like 100 stitches is, you know, like this big, then I could go bigger and have it more detailed. And if 100 stitches is like, then we're just gonna keep it at 100 stitches, because I don't think once you go lower than 100 stitches, it's just not, it won't look that nice, you know? You gotta keep the butter writing crisp. I have no idea how far this yarn will get me, especially because I'm using a smaller hook than it says to use. I feel like it won't last very long. This pattern for this blanket on the cover says that it takes 4 balls. So I have 4 balls of yarn, but they're not all equal. I will use hardly any of this and then use like a bit of this, and then the rest is supposed to be this. So okay, so this is 100 chains. Is this big enough or should I go a bit bigger? I feel like I should go a little bit bigger. I'll see, maybe 110. 110. And then it'll be a bit more detailed and nice and big. Perfection. I think that's a perfect size for a blanket. If you really wanted to, you could go like this, lay like this, and you would still be mostly covered. So I'm going to confirm this patterny grid thingy. I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna edit it a little bit because there are some minor details that are a little off. And then I'm going to use the freaking chart. Hello? I'm gonna like follow the thing in. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Look at that, that's so detailed. Oh, but honest, oh, I meant to look at the stitch count because it gives you, I don't know where to look at it now, but when it was 100 by 100, it was 10,000 stitches. I'm going to stitch 10,000 plus now times, which is crazy. Would that mean it's 11,000 or is that crazy? Is that stupid math? I don't know. Anyway, now I can, no, what? Yes. Now I shall do my little thingy and it will tell me what to do exactly. What, actually, never mind. I need to fix the BTS little logo there. And then I shall start. Okay, I had to make it slightly off center technically, but no one will notice because it's 110 stitches. It'll be fine. So now we go boop, boop. Wait, no, how did I do this before? Oh, it's fine. Okay, there we go, boop. I am pretty pumped. The only sad thing about this, other than the fact that I can't do another corner to corner, because I freaking love doing corner to corner, and the fact that this yarn is so expensive, but hopefully I won't need very much. And also I'm finding so many things sad about this. What is the sad thing? Oh, I'm actually going on a trip right away, and this blanket was what I was planning to do on the plane. I was like, oh, I'll bring my yarn and I'll start this on the plane. I'll save it for the plane because the corner to corner starts with like just like this little corner and goes out. So I figure like I'm not gonna crochet the whole time I'm on the plane, I'm sure. But that's probably a lie. I probably would, but then I would only get to like this size maybe by the time that I'm done everything. But now, I'm not bringing this on the plane. Like, even bringing one of these would be a lot, I feel like. So, and I can't even ask you, like, what do you guys think I should crochet on the plane? Because this isn't gonna come out until later because I'm like so ahead on videos right now. But I have to be because I'm going to be going on this trip and then I'm going to be moving. Like, almost as soon as I come home again. So, it's gonna be a busy time. But yeah, so this week's goal, I leave on Tuesday. So I need to come up with something else that I'm going to crochet on the plane. Maybe I'll do a challenge, like how many something or something can I crochet on a flight? But it can't be, no, because I can't, well, I guess if I use this yarn, I could break it, right? Because I seriously doubt they're gonna let me on a plane with some scissors, which is something that I was concerned about too, but I was like, it's a blanket, it's fine. I won't need to cut it very often. But if I'm making little like amigurumis or something, I would need to cut it. But I do need to up my amigurumi game because TXT is coming out with characters and I need to be able to make them without making them look stupid. Anyway, I'm going to go depress myself now by watching Rotten Mango. Once again, the first few rows are gonna be beautiful because it's just this color. And then it will get difficult. Oh, I didn't even like feel test these when I bought them. This doesn't feel the softest, which is sad. But these guys are pretty good. Hello, 'tis the next day. I just got home a little while ago and this is what I did last night, yesterday, for the few hours that I worked on it. Oh, it looks so good already. Honestly, I did really regret not doing the purple color, and honestly, if I was rich, I probably would have been like, oh, I'll redo it, I'll go get more yarn, I'll use this for something else, because like I would use this for something else, but alas, I do not have all the monies, and plus that other yarn is super freaking annoying, and plus, I don't know if anyone has experience with it, but like, since it pulls apart so easily, wouldn't it, like, if you're washing something, like if you're washing a blanket, wouldn't it like start to just like fall apart, you know? Someone let me know if they've made a blanket out of it. Anyway, the internet hasn't been working since I've got home, which is maybe a blessing in disguise, but I'm really upset about it because obviously I want to watch stuff. Yesterday I watched Rotten Mango like all day. And I was like, okay, it's getting kind of close to bedtime, maybe I should stop. But I didn't, and I just kept watching it because I'm addicted. And I was so scared last night. Like, heart beating fast. Like, I had to give up on sleeping and start watching cartoons for an extra half an hour because, like, I needed to calm down. So I watched Bluey until I just, like, could not keep my eyes open anymore. Because I was imagining all sorts of things happening to me, happening to my nieces and nephews. Like, I was just, ugh. Horrible. That being said, I was 100% planning on watching it again. I was excited about it all day. And now the internet's not working. The internet's never freaking working. I'm so annoyed. And like, I checked because I was like, oh, it's not even gonna work for this stupid stitch thing. It was, and now I've lost it. So maybe when I go back to it, it's not gonna work again. No! I don't even have my stitches. I don't even have my, and it's not letting me do the hotspot thing. I guess I could pull it up on my phone if I can. Well, and even if it did let me do the hotspot, I could like, I'd be maybe comfortable doing like one thing because I have no data. But as I said, this looks super beautiful and it feels super beautiful too. I don't even think the color, like I think looking at it, I wouldn't think that the color's off unless I'm comparing it side to side, you know? And I think it's the perfect size too. I just think like, like I think this would be the wow factor. I hope Geraldine doesn't watch this though and like hear me say that I could have done it in purple because she'll probably be like, why isn't it in purple then? But it is what it is. Lick it, lick it, lick it. I got press on nails yesterday. Me and Geraldine were hanging out and there was a market and I didn't think too much about it. It's been a few days since I filmed, probably like 3. I've only worked on it for 1 more day. I'm not very far. I wanted to be almost done before I leave for my trip, but I leave for my trip tomorrow and I have to do like a bunch of cleaning and organizing and packing today. So I don't think I'll get much done. Plus my nephew wants to play Fortnite or Minecraft or something and I couldn't really play with him much this week because I was working. But look at my nails! Geraldine was saying how they're like TXT themed, which I agree. Got a little like blue hour almost because of the clouds. And there's little Subin. Oh, this one's like pink clouds. Hello, don't look at me. Look at my nails. Oh, and a smiley face. It's blue hour looking. Though this nail is ugly because I don't like the things. And this is supposed to last for a month. One of them's coming off already. I don't know what happened. She didn't put them on very well, but I'm going to take them off now. I've had my fun. It's over now. I have a lot to do and they're really bugging me, and this is the first time I've ever had nails before. Even just like, these are the longest nails I've ever had. My nails don't grow that long. They break. They're fragile. And speaking of them being fragile, these are hurting my nails because I keep like, if I catch them, this like pulls my nail back a little bit and it hurts a little bit. So I guess I have to chill, take a break for a little bit and soak these so that they will come off. without ripping my entire nail off. These are my favorite though. I don't know. I wish they were all like this and not the like poofy things. I thought I liked the poofy things, but I don't like the poofy things. If I could just get like more like this. Get custom ones. TXC. I was gonna say flavored. Okay. It is a bit over 2 weeks later. I'm back from Northern Ireland. Literally just back. I have not done a single thing. I still have my passport in my pocket. Actually, I lied. I watered my plants because I'm a good plant parent. Anyway, it's been so long. I missed you guys. I brought my camera. It didn't end up filming. I just took it out there now. That's the only thing I've unpacked so far. I didn't even make anything, even though the stupid TXT things I have to make. But actually, I did start a hexagon cardigan for the first time ever. I did this on my first flight over and then did nothing else. How do I'm folding this wrong? Ta-da. I just did that because I didn't know what to crochet. And then I didn't change my battery. Also, I found this while looking for that, and it's probably very necessary. It was a very short but very dramatic trip to the airport this morning. My family, aside from me, almost all missed their flight. Like they were very kind in letting them on because it was very much past the allowable time. Anywho, this is all I've been thinking about doing because I have to do it. I have to finish this in like freaking, what, 2 days is my goal? So I have today, the rest of today. It's, okay, my watch is dead. Everything is not happening right now. It is 12:30 p.m., so lunchtime, but in Northern Ireland time, what time is it? It's 9:30 p.m., which is past my bedtime. But I think the light outside is keeping me going. So hopefully that keeps going, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I've been exhausted this entire trip. I'm actually waiting on a call from the doctor. It's 20 minutes late so far. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get a little bit sorted. Probably won't unpack for days, because you know, and then I'm gonna start on this. Oh, also, while I was gone, I had to use a freaking VPN to order off of Michael's because it wouldn't let me on the website. Am I showing my address? Oh my goodness. Ordered 2 balls of this yarn because this is all I have left. And I don't know if that'll get me through tonight, and I don't want to go to Michael's today, obviously. So yes, I ordered 2 balls of this. I feel like I'll need at least 1 more, but this will at least get me through today and tomorrow, I think. I broke it. Someone's already slip knotted this. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Liz, I actually unpacked everything. Feels so good, and I did a 10-second tidy of this space because it was stressing me out a little bit. And I messaged back my siblings, who I lovingly ignored for a few hours, and the doctor still has not called me. The last time I had a phone appointment, they called me like a minute before my appointment, but it's the doctor, so who knows. Secretly hoping they don't call. I hate phone calls. But now it is 1:03 and I'm going to start now. I honestly thought that I was further along than this. I will come back on here and let you know how far I get. I hope I'm not too sweaty. Like, since I've gotten to Vancouver, it's just been so hot compared to Northern Ireland, so I'm just like not used to these temperatures anymore, and I'm usually freezing, so there's that. Hopefully I don't get sweaty hands that make this situation a whole lot harder. It is 4:54 a.m. the next day. No, I did not stay up all night trying to finish this. I woke up at 2 this morning because I couldn't hold off on going to bed. I went to bed at 5:30, I think. I really need to take a shower, but I just cannot make myself. So I'm gonna crochet for a little bit. I'm already washed and dressed. I've eaten breakfast. I've done a bunch of stuff. And now I'm going to start on this. And this is what I've got done yesterday. I don't even think I did 10 more rows. Like, this is taking for absolute ever. I don't know how I'm going to finish this. Getting a little stressed out. I started a new ball of yarn. I should talk quieter because the people might be sleeping. I don't know if they can hear me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna time myself doing a row so I can see how long this is gonna take me to finish because it's getting a bit ridiculous. I timed it and it takes me almost 12 minutes to do a row, and I'm on row 58. I think I have 110 rows, I hope, because that's what I've been thinking. So then I have 52 rows left, times 12 minutes is 624 minutes, divide that by 60. So it's 10.5 hours left, which is possible. I could work on it for like 8 hours today is probably all I'm willing to do, and then another 2 hours tomorrow. tomorrow, and if we hang out tomorrow, then I'll be able to give it to her and everything is perfect. Yay! Or I'll probably have to go to Michael's at some point today to get more yarn. We'll see. We'll see. Look at this greasiness. I am on row 75. We're getting somewhere. Look at the heart. It's so pretty. But I just finished my first new ball that I got. So I'm on this next one I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna have to buy another ball of yarn because it looks like this isn't gonna do it, because if I'm only on 75 then I have 35 more to go, and these next few rows, like there's 9 rows of just this golden color. Stay gold. Okay, at least this is gonna be fast until I get to the butter, then it's gonna be the slowest because it's gonna be so many color changes like crazy. Like I've already finished 2 rows of this. Okay, that's not that much, but you know, it's going faster right now. Oh, I didn't finish this row. It's whatever. What is it? I don't even know what I'm saying. It is 10:35 and I had lunch like 2 hours ago. Like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have like 5 meals today because my like everything's so messed up. And I'm only watching one of these, so don't worry. And no, I have not taken a shower yet. Soon. It is 1:46. I am getting close. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness. Hello. I just slobbered all over the blanket. Happy birthday. Hello. My water bottle's in the way. I keep doing that. You'll see it properly at the end, but oh my goodness, does this look amazing? Or does it look amazing? What am I saying? I don't know. I feel, technically this is the time I'd be going to sleep at. I'm so jet lagged, but like, it's fine. I'm gonna have to power through. Geraldine asked me to hang out tomorrow, which puts an actual deadline on this. And look at my finger. can you see my finger? With the tensioning, it's left a mark around my finger. It's starting to burn on the tip there. I'm gonna have to like start moving it. But the reason why I wanna finish so badly, or not, I don't have to finish today, but I wanna see if it's possible that I can get away with just this last bit of yarn, because look at this. It's not like a lot because the butter, like this is a lot of black, so it's making this yarn go a bit further. The only thing is it's like 10 rows of just this, so I doubt this will do it, but I need to know, because if I'm gonna be hanging out with her tomorrow, then I need to go like for opening, because Michael still doesn't open till like 9, and then get back and then finish it before we hang out. We usually hang out, I'm more of a morning person, but I feel like she's more of a night person. We usually hang out at around like 3 p.m. So as long as I only have like a couple hours of work to do, that'll be fine. It'll work. But the only problem is I've been carrying, I did a lot of, I wish I just like carried the black, but then I was worried because you could see it. But then I ended up just, I'm starting to carry just the one black now because it's just too much. And I can't guess properly how much it'll take, so I just keep running out, and then that's just more ends to weave in. And the amount of ends to weave in, like the weaving in of ends will take hours. So I kind of would like to finish this today and then only have the ends to weave in tomorrow. This is not the neatest work in the back, but hopefully that's okay. My finger is actually starting to hurt though, this tensioning finger, because my hands have gotten a bit sweaty. If I lay in one place for too long, I just start getting sweaty. So I need to get up. I'm gonna finally take a shower, give my hands just a break. If I can figure out if I need another ball of yarn before the time that Michael's closes. What time does Michael's close? Let's find out. Michael's, what are your hours? 9 p.m. Wow, that's way past my bedtime. Okay, well, I have time then. I'll probably end up going to Michael's today if I need it. It's really upsetting because I was like thinking, oh, we're good. I'll just finish it off in this because it's like the same color, right? Sort of. But it's also a different texture, so I think that would be pretty obvious. And I hate this yarn, so it is what it is. To Michael's we go, probably, maybe, possibly. Please work. I really don't want to go to Michael's today or tomorrow, ever. I don't want to go to Michael's ever. I mean, I always want to go to Michael's, but the traveling there, not fun. I have finished the whole thing. I just need to do the top rows, but the letters, they're done. This is how much yarn I have left, which is honestly more than I thought. But I need 10 more rows after this. I'm not even finished this last row, to be honest. I need to finish all this from here to here. But I'll be lucky if this gets me like 2-3 rows after that. And I would need at least 6 for it to look good. Like if I could get to 6, I would be like, okay, fine, done, not going to get more yarn. But we will see. I have showered. I really don't want to go to Michael's today. So even if this isn't going to make it, I am not going today. But I'm going to see now how far this will get me. My hands and wrists, or my hands are a bit sore, but I'm almost done. So I also think it's because I've been like stretching and I don't usually do that. So I don't know if it's sore from, well, it's definitely sore from crocheting because I've been crocheting for hours today, but with this big fat yarn, but that also could be part of it. This will be like maybe half an hour's worth. We'll see. This is as far as I got with my last ball of yarn. It is 4 rows above, almost 4 rows above the B. It's supposed to be 10. So I guess I will go to Michael's, even though I don't want to. Actually, do I need to? Yeah, because if I don't, then I have to take out this last row and it'll only be 3 rows above. Sadness. Okay, it is what it is. I do also want to go to this other store though to get a card. I was just gonna make my own, but I can't. I'm not good at drawing and stuff. So there is this one store that sells like BTS cards. Hopefully they still do. They don't open till 11. Michael's opens at 9, so I'll go to Michael's first. It is currently 9:07. So I think I'll leave it an hour, go to Michael's first. By the time I get back to the other store, it should be open. And then there's a bakery that opened just like a couple blocks away that will have tons of little cakes to choose from, I'm sure. So I'll do that as well. Geraldine messaged and said that she would be here around 3-ish. I'm so smart. So I was right, as per usual. I'm sweating. So for the next less than an hour, I'm going to start weaving in these ends, which is going to be the funnest time of my life. I did go over most of them at least once, so it shouldn't take as long as usual, but maybe it'll take longer because this is like thicker stuff. I've not woven in these ends. Usually I split ends to weave them in better, but you can't really do that with this yarn, so I don't know how well these are gonna be in. And plus, this just is not very good. Some of the like things are sticking out and will catch on things, so ha 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 ha. I tried. I apologize. Like, look at that. I just didn't. Maybe I'll try to weave them in with, but there's nothing around here. Okay, whatever. I'll try my best. I'll just see what I can do. I was planning on watching The Last of Us while doing this because I'm finally watching The Last of Us because I was watching Our Flag Means Death on the plane because I seen someone else watching it on the plane. That's how I decide what I want to watch. I just like look around and see what everyone else is watching, and I've never heard of it before, so I had to literally go through I thought it was a movie at first, so I scrolled through every single freaking movie. I couldn't find it. Turns out it's a TV show. I found it. I watched it. They only had the 2nd season, so I watched the 2nd season first. And then when I got home, I got Crave, which is so freaking stupid. It's $10 with ads. And then there's another tier with also ads that's like $15. You have to pay $22 plus tax to get no ads. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. But I already finished Our Flag Means You're Dead, if that's what it's called. And so now I am going to make the most of my subscription with freaking ads. Not even one ad. Every 10 minutes there's like 3 or 4 ads that are like 45 seconds, so it's a lot. So then I thought, oh, I'll just watch like, I never ended up finishing the Game of Thrones, so I'm gonna finish the Game of Thrones. So for some reason the audio is really out of sync when I was watching it yesterday, so then I just started watching The Last of Us, which I love so much, but I love the first little bit of it. I didn't actually finish a whole episode because I was so tired. And watching something freaky, I get scared pretty easily. Before bed, not the smartest thing to do, but I survived. But anyway, yeah, I was gonna watch it, and then I realized like doing this is very much attention consuming or visual consuming, so it's kind of hard to watch things when you're sewing things. Another reason to hate weaving in ends, as if I needed more. Probably about halfway done with the ends, I believe. I finished all the top, but there's a lot more at the bottom. And look at all the fluffies on my bed, I can't. I kind of screwed myself over because it took a lot longer to get to Michael's than I thought, because I was walking because I refused to take the bus. So I walked to the train station and took the Sky Train. I should have left earlier because it is now 12:38. If Geraldine gets here at 3, I really don't know if I'll be done yet, but I did get my yarn. Happiness. It is the same color. I was stressing about that on the way back too, because I didn't actually like think about it too much, but there is hardly any colors in this anyway, so fine. And then I went to the store to get the card, and I was still taking my little old time, and I just wanted to buy everything. I could have bought her 50 more things. They had a freaking Studio Ghibli, whatever the freak, and a Hello Kitty Sanrio section, and she loves both of those things. But I only went there for a card, okay? I'm a student. I am on a budget. So I allowed myself, they didn't have any JK ones. They had Namjoon, Jimin, and J-Hope, and Suga. They had 2 different ones for Suga. So, sweating. It's hot out today too. I'm just sweating like crazy. And then I allowed myself to get her a Hello Kitty face mask, and then a bunch of little stickers that are hopefully all Studio Ghibli, and then I really like this. It's just cute little whatchamacallit, and then I've got some Kirby, I got some more Studio Ghibli, and a little Hello Kitty with some purple. Literally anything that was Hello Kitty, like Sanrio, Studio Ghibli, or just purple in general, I was like, I want to buy this. But this will have to do, okay? I'm sweating. And then I went to the bakery, and the bakery took a long time because it was busy. It's a Saturday. I didn't really think, but I got her a brownie that she wanted to try. I'm gonna stick a little sparkler in here if I can find it, because I already packed all that stuff away. And then I couldn't decide what to get for the little cake thing, but I got a strawberry. How do I open this? I'm gonna all the topping came off. Can you see? It's just a bloody mess. Ew. I don't think I really like this place. Would not recommend. It is a strawberry lavender cheesecake, and I know she wouldn't be a fan of lavender. I'm not either, but the strawberry looks pretty. That's why I got it. How pretty. It's whatever. I'm gonna put the sparkler in the brownie anyway. It doesn't really matter how good that looks. I literally walked with it like this. Like, I don't even know how that happened. And then I got myself a sandwich because I'm not gonna have time to make myself lunch. Everything was super expensive. Hello, croutons. But whatever. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna freaking finish this. Geraldine's usually late. So she'll probably be here closer to 3:30ish. So we'll see. Hopefully she's late today. I was also gonna go get some snacks because we're just gonna eat here, but I don't have time. But look at me. I'm so like, I don't get that stressed when I'm on a deadline. It just makes me not want to do things if I don't want to do them. This I'm okay with doing because I do want to do it, but why am I so chill? Like, I should be like rushing because I only have like 2 hours, but I'm still just like, it'll get done. It's fine. But it's not. It's not fine. It won't get done. I finished and it's only 1:43. Ha ha ha. I still have time. I haven't finished weaving in the ends yet though. I didn't do any more just because I want to do the card and find the sparklers first. But I'm happy that it's done. I'll show you it now, but this is how much this freaking yarn came out in a mess. I tried to get the center pull and it freaking, like, I had to take out a huge chunk of it, so that's a mess. This is how much black I have. This was a new ball of black, so I used a lot more than I thought I would, but I still have quite a bit left. And then the white, I'm pretty sure it wasn't even a new ball when I started using it, and I still have like almost the entire ball here, so it doesn't use much white. And now I will show you the beautifulness that it is. Let's see. Oh, it's so heavy. This is so heavy. I hope it looks good. I haven't actually looked at it yet. Imagine if there's like a huge mistake in it. It does, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Wait, I can't even, my arms are sore already. Oh, beautiful. You see it all like that? Yes. Ah. Okay, and then this is the back. Uglier, but still cool. Ah. And now let's test the sizing of it. I'm gonna lay down here. Okay, so from my feet, it covers my feet, then it gets to like here. So like you can like cut it underneath it. You would have to bend your legs, but I gotta test it out, okay? Oh, this is a proper blanket. I mean, it's the middle of summer. And this is the third blanket that I've crocheted for Geraldine, but this is the first one that's like a proper blanket. She's gonna freak out and it's gonna be amazing. But again, I don't know what she's gonna do with this, and it's super heavy. And I wanna try to put it in a bag because I have a relatively large paper bag that I've reserved for this, but I don't think, like maybe I can get it if I roll it. The plan is to roll it. No, that'll fit in there, I think. Because I can't just show her what it is right away, you know? I gotta create a little suspense. She's gonna be like, another blanket? Anyway. Oh, I forgot to calculate. I wanna see how long this would have taken me. So if it's 12 minutes times 110 rows divided by 60, 22 hours. Wow, that's weird. I thought this took longer than the New Jeans one. I just spent so much time on the New Jeans one, and I did that ahead of time, and I made extra stuff. This means this is underwhelming. I did not. Well, but this one you can use as a blanket and it's soft, but still. Or maybe the 30 hours that I said for the New Jeans included weaving in ends, because that's still gonna take another hour. I don't know. I'm done. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go write the card and probably cry because I'm leaving. But anywho, I'm gonna start working on my TXT characters now.